Open up the door and step inside. Close the door. Put that key back in your pocket. We're going to stay a while. All right, I'm going to sit right there. This book that we're going to read first is called The Old Woman and Her Pig. And I want to tell you how special this book is. This book, not this book, but this story has been in print in some form or another as far back as 1842. That means this story has been read to kids all over the world for at least 173 years. Isn't that amazing? So let's read this book, The Old Woman and Her Pig. There was an old woman. She lived in a house up on a hill, had a little boy that lived with her. They got along real well, those two. One day, little boy came running and he said, "Mama, Mama, I found a shiny copper penny." A shiny copper penny? Wow. She said, "You stay here and I'll go to town and I'll buy us a fat pink pig." And so off she started down the road. She was so happy to be going to town to buy a pig that she started singing, "Going to town, gonna buy a little pig, jig jog, jiggity jig." She walked on down the road and came to a bridge. She started crossing that bridge. She picked up her skirts and she started dancing. "Going to town, gonna buy a little pig, jig jog, jiggity jig." Back on the road, she was still singing. She came to the marketplace. "Mr. Pig Farmer, I have a shiny copper penny and I want to buy a fat little pig." He said, "A shiny copper penny? I'll take your shiny copper penny. Pick out any pig you want." Well, the old woman looked around and she said, "I'll take that one." She was so happy to be going home with that little pig that she started singing a song. "Went to town and I bought a little pig, jig jog, jiggity jig." And that little pig was so happy to be going home with that little old woman that he started singing too. "Oink, oink, 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 oink." Well, they came to the bridge. Little old woman picked up her skirts and started dancing across the bridge. "Went to town and I bought a little pig, jig jog, jiggity jig." Little pig right behind her. "Oink, oink, 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 oink!" Little pig was not going to cross that bridge. He was scared of the water. He was scared of the height. He just stood there and squealed. "Oink!" Well, now that little old woman came back. She pulled that pig. She pushed that pig. Pig would not budge. Little old woman began to worry. It was starting to get dark. Her little boy was home by himself. He might get scared. But then she saw the moon coming up. The moon would give little boy light. So maybe he wouldn't be so scared after all. So a woman sat down and she began to cry. And she sang a sad little song. "I can't get to my little boy tonight. It's almost dark, but the moon does shine." Well, about that time, a dog came along and she said, "Dog, dog, would you bark at the pig? If you'll bark at the pig, he'll cross the bridge and I can get home to my little boy tonight." Dog said, "Nope, won't do it." "Well, that's not very nice," said the old woman. And she began to cry and she sang her sad song. Do y'all know the sad song? Sing it with me. "I can't get to my little boy tonight. It's almost dark, but the moon does shine." Well, just then, a rat came running by, and she said, "Rat, rat, will you nip at the dog so he'll bark at the pig, and the pig will cross the bridge, and I can get home to my little boy tonight?" What do you think the rat said?
No.
"Nope, won't do it." "Oh, well, that's not very nice," said the old woman, and she began to cry. Y'all want to sing the sad song with me? "I can't get to my little boy tonight. It's almost dark, but the moon does shine." Well, just then, Cat came by. She said, "Cat, Cat, will you worry the rat? if you worry the rat, maybe he'll nip at the dog, and the dog will bark at the pig, and the pig will cross the bridge, and I can get home to my boy tonight. And the cat said, little boy, is that the little boy that likes to stroke my fur? Yeah, that's him. Is that the little boy that likes to give me a saucer of cream? That's him. Is that the little boy who likes to scratch behind my ears and it feels so good? Yeah, that's him. Well, then of course I will. Meow. And the cat began to worry the rat, and the rat began to nip the dog, and the dog began to bark at the pig. Woof, 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 woof. And that pig ran across the bridge as fast as he could, just a squealing, ee! And the little old woman right behind him went to town and bought a little pig, jig, jug, jig, jug, jiggity, jig. And they ran all the way home. When she got home, she hugged the little boy. And you know, he hadn't been afraid at all because it was dark, but the moon did shine. And that's the story of the old woman and her pig. I love that story. Do you love that story? Yeah, that's a good story. And it's been around for a long, long time. Let's do a poem. You want to do a poem about a pig? Pig will tell this poem. This is a poem about a pig, and it goes like this. Pigs are playful. Pigs are pink. Pigs are smarter than you think. Pigs are slippery. Pigs are stout. Pigs have noses we call snouts. Pigs are pudgy. Pigs are plump. Pigs can run but never jump. Pigs are loyal. Pigs are true. Pigs don't care for barbecue. Eat more chicken. Yay! Now I have a special treat for you. We are going to do a shadow box story. We hardly ever do one of those, so it's a special day for y'all. All right, I'm going to move this so you can see. And this is a story. We turn this lamp on. Can you see that? Let's see if I can get my lamp adjusted. It worked when I practiced this morning. That is a rose bush, right? And this is called The Fairy and the Pig. Once upon a time, there was, can you tell what that is? A fairy. She loved to fly around granting wishes, but she didn't always watch where she was going. And one day, she flew into a rose bush. And her wings got stuck in the thorns. And she cried, help, help, somebody help me. Please, somebody help me. Well, along came a horse. And the horse said, did somebody ask for help? The fairy said, yes, I flew into this rose bush and I can't get out. Can you help me? Well, what will you give me if I help you? The fairy said, well, I could give you all the grain you want to eat. All the grain I want to eat? Well, I already have that. Sorry, I can't help you. And so the horse galloped away. The fairy said, well, what am I going to do now? Help me, help, somebody help. Well, along came a bird, upside down bird, a bird. And the bird said, did somebody cry for help? The fairy said, it was me. I flew into this rose bush and I can't get out. Can you help me? The bird said, well, what will you give me if I help you? The fairy said, I will give you a beautiful yellow coat. The bird said, a beautiful yellow coat? I don't want a beautiful yellow coat. I like my beautiful red coat. And so the bird flew away without helping the fairy. Well, the fairy said, I need help, 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 somebody help. Well, whoops, hang on a minute. Sorry. malfunction. Along came a little pig, and the pig said, "Oh, hello, fairy. Do you need some help?" The fairy said, "I really do. I flew into this rose bush, and I can't get out." The pig said, "Well, I'll help you." And so the pig chewed through the thorns and helped the fairy get out of the rose bush. And she said, "Oh, Mrs. Pig, thank you so much for helping me. What would you like for me to give you for helping me?" "Oh, you don't have to give me anything. It was just the right thing to do." "Oh, but Mrs. Pig, I would love to give you something." "Well, I don't need anything, really." She said, "Well, what if I give you something to make you more beautiful?" The pig said, "More beautiful? Why, Miss Fairy, I know I'm not much to look at, but what in the world could you give me?" "Sweetheart, will you sit on your bottom, please?" "To make me look more beautiful." Pig attack. The fairy said, "What if I give you a curly tail?" The pig said, "A curly tail? Why, I'd love a curly tail." And so the fairy touched the pig with her magic wand, and the pig's tail changed to a curly tail. And the pig loved her curly tail. She said, "Why, thank you, Mrs. Fairy. I love my curly tail." And to this day, all pigs have curly tails, and all fairies stay away from rose bushes. And that's the story of the fairy and the pig. Yay! Let's see. We did those. Let's read Piggy Popo. Piggy Popo. It's a funny name, isn't it? Piggy Popo. It's 3 Little Stories by Audrey Wood. 1. Piggy Popo likes to dance. When he wears his party pants, if he wears his rubber fins, Piggy Popo likes to swim and swim. When he wears his yellow coat, what do you think he does when he wears his yellow coat? Piggy Po likes to boat. If he wears his working shirt, he'll be digging in the dirt. But when he's ready for the tub to splish and splash and rub-a-dub, Piggy Popo wears no clothes. Only bubbles head to toe. Wasn't that cute? All right, let's do, because we're going to do a draw and tell story. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Renee, and she went to school and she told her best friend, she said, "Guess what? I got a new pet." She said, "What kind of pet is it?" And Renee said, "You have to guess." So Marie said, Is it a snail with a big eye?" Renee laughed. She said, "No, no, 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 no. It is not a snail with a big eye." Marie said, Is it a fish with a big fin?" Renee laughed. She said, "No, no, 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 no. It is not a fish with a big fin." Marie said, "Is it a little fish like a minnow?" Renee said, "No, my new pet is not a minnow." She said, "You have one more guess." Marie said, "Is your new pet a bug?" Renee said, "No, no, no, my new pet is not a bug." Marie said, "I give up. What is your new pet?" Marie said, "My new pet is a pig." Yay! Yay! to do a play. All right. I need 3 little pigs. If you'd like to be a pig, raise your hand. You want to be a pig? All right, come on up. You want to be a pig? Come on. No? Okay, change his mind. You want to be a pig? Come on. Who else? You want to be a pig? Okay, come on. Come here. You have to stand up here, Piggy.
I'll be a pig.
Come on.
I'll be a pig.
Okay. Where's my piggy? Would you like to be the big bad wolf? Okay, you're the big bad wolf. All right, my piggies, come here. All right, big bad wolf, I want you to stand over here. All right. Are we ready? We know this story, don't we? Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs. Now, their mama one day said, "Little pigs, I think you're old enough now to go out on your own. You must build sturdy houses because the big bad wolf is out there." So the 3 little pigs went out into the world. Okay, I need to swap you 2 pigs. You're pig number 3. You're pig number 2. Okay. Well, now pig number 1 didn't really like to work. And so she wanted to build a house really fast. And so what did you build your house out of? Straw. Straw. So she got a pile of straw and she built her house really fast so she could play and sing. Can you play and sing? La 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 la. Well, pig number 2 didn't really like to work either. So she wanted a house she could build really, really fast. So what did you build your house out of? Wood. Wood. She built her house out of wood. It was really fast. It was sticks, you know. And then she had plenty of time to play and sing. Can you sing and play? La 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 la. Now pig number 3, he didn't mind working and he wanted to do what Mama said and build a sturdy house. So what did you build your house out of? Bricks. He built his house out of bricks. It took a long time, but it was a nice sturdy house. And when he finished, he went inside to read a good book. Well, now, nearby there was who? Turn it around so they can see who you are. Who are you?
Wolf.
He's the wolf. What kind of wolf is he? The big bad wolf. And he smelled pig. So he went to the house of the first little piggy. And what did you do? He knocked on the door. Y'all help him knock on the door. Knock, 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 knock. And he said, little pig, let me in." Can you say that? Little pig, we'll help him. Little pig, let me in." And you know what the piggy said? Do you know what piggy said? "Not by the hair." Y'all help her say it. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." The wolf said, "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down." And so, can you huff and puff? He huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the little pig's house down. And she went, "Ah!" And she ran next door to her sister's house. Well, the big bad wolf went over there. Can you walk over there? And what did you do? Knocked on the door. Knock, 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 knock. And he said, you want to say it or you want them to help you? All right, y'all help him. Little pig, let me in." And she said, you want to say it? All right, y'all help her. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll," what do you do? "Blow your house down." And so, you ready to huff and puff? He huffed, and he puffed, and he blew her house down. And the little pigs ran to their brother's house. "Come here, brother. You got a nice sturdy house. Stand in front." So the big bad wolf went over there. You ready, big bad wolf? Come over here. And he said, first he did, what did he do? Knock, 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 knock. Do you want to say it? Little pig, let me in. And what'd you say? Say, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. And what did the big bad wolf say? Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down. And so he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew. But the house didn't blow down. So he tried it again. You want to huff and puff again? No. He huffed, and he puffed, and he blew. But the house wouldn't blow down. So he said, I really want that pig. Can you say that?
I want that pig.
He really wanted that pig. And he saw a chimney on top of the house. So he climbed up the side of the chimney. Climb up the chimney. And he went down, 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 down the chimney. He said, I'll get in that house. But you know what? Little piggy was cooking vegetable soup on the fireplace. Well, when that big bad wolf hit that hot pot of soup, what did you say? Ow! Can you say that?
Ow.
Ow! And he ran away, run, as fast as he could. And he never bothered the three little pigs again. And they lived happily ever after. All right, y'all take a bow. Take a bow. Yay, you did a great job. Wonderful little piggies. Thank you so much, little piggies. What a great bad wolf you were. All right, let's stand up. We're gonna be piggies. Can you show me your thumbs? Those are your mama pigs, okay? Let's see if I can remember the words. I'll say a line, and then you say it back to me. Are you ready? 2 mother pigs lived in a pen. Each had 4 babies. And that made 10. You have to look at the paper. These 4 babies were black and white. These 4 babies were black as night. All day long they played and they rolled in the mud. At night with their mother, they curled up tight and squealed until they said good night. Yay! All right, I think it's time to shake our sillies out. Are you ready? All right, y'all help me. Hold out those sillies. All right, do it with me. I'm gonna shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out. Shake, shake, shake my sillies out and wiggle my wobbles away. I'm gonna clap, clap, clap my crazies out. Clap, clap, clap my crazies out. Clap, clap, clap my crazies out and wiggle my wobbles away. You're gonna jump? I'm gonna jump, jump, jump my jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump my jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump my jiggles out and wiggle my wobbles away. Now what do we do? Super duper fast. So fast you can't understand what you're saying. You want to? All right, everybody get a good breath. I'm gonna shake my wiggles away. I'm gonna clap, 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 clap my wiggles away. I'm gonna jump, 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 and wiggle my wobbles away. Great job! It's time to leave story time. Everybody reach in your pocket and pull out your key. Now find the door, unlock it, open up the door, and step outside. Now close the door. Put that key back in your pocket because we're coming back. And anytime you read, you can be in story time. Next week in story time, we're doing stories about frogs. Yay! There are parent pages and and coloring sheets on the back table. Thank you so much for coming today. Y'all have a great day.